Hello there. Welcome to Shaun Academy. Today in this video we're going to learn how to start a wholesale business. My name is Sarah and I will be your instructor in this video. Now, before we start a wholesale business, let's take a closer look at what goes into starting one and how we can make yours profitable. Step 1. Determine what you want to sell. When researching how to start a wholesale business, there are numerous paths your company can take. Instead of trying to manage wholesaling different types of goods, you'll probably want to be a wholesaler who focuses on one group of products or another. There are numerous options available, and you may already have an idea of what you want to sell. Some options include becoming a wholesaler of building materials, selling home goods and food items, or selling electronics such as televisions. Before proceeding with the other steps, you should conduct some research to determine your product offerings. Step 2. Select a business name and legal entity. The second step on how to start a wholesale business checklist is to choose a business name and an entity. You want to ensure that your company has a distinct name that isn't already in use by another company. You can usually do this by visiting your state's Secretary of State's business search page. Many websites allow you to search for business names online to see if the one you want is available. You should also select a legal entity. Different entities or business structures provide different benefits. Some wholesalers form an LLC, which protects them from personal liability while allowing them to be taxed as a sole proprietor or corporation. For tax purposes, some people may find it advantageous to form an S-corp. Whatever you decide, think about whether you want your personal assets to be protected from any legal action the business may face. You should speak with a business attorney or an accountant to determine which entity will be most beneficial come tax season. Step 3. Develop a business plan. This step includes a lot of the heavy lifting of how to start a wholesale business, but if you completed steps 1 and 2, you should be fine. There are several things you should include in your business plan for your new wholesale business. Your business plan can be written from scratch, created with business planning software, or derived from a business plan template. Whatever you decide, make sure your plan includes a summary, an overview of the company and structure, and a thorough market analysis. The market analysis is critical because it demonstrates whether or not you conducted research to determine whether or not there is enough demand to keep your business running. One of the most common reasons for small business failure is a lack of market demand. Also, include a list of potential manufacturers and their prices. This is critical for you to create a cost analysis and estimate when you might turn a profit and begin making money. Step 4. Obtain a wholesale license and other necessary permits. When researching how to start a wholesale business, licensing and permits will play an important role. The laws governing this vary by state. A wholesale license may be referred to differently in different states. Some refer to it as a resale license, instead, because it allows you to resell goods. Check with your state's tax office, which can be found here, for information on how to obtain a wholesale license. You can also contact your Secretary of State's office if you require any other types of business licenses or permits. Step 5. Obtain a tax identification number. You should also obtain an employer identification number. You'll need it to file taxes, among other things, if you're starting a wholesale business. You can apply online directly through the IRS website, or by fax or mail. Applying online is simple, and you can get your EIN in minutes. An EIN is not required for all entity types. Sole proprietorships that do not have employees file taxes using their social security number, but it makes running your business easier and will be required to open a business credit card. Step 6. Plan the logistics. While the steps outlined here are beneficial, they are only the beginning of what you will need to do when learning how to start a wholesale business. The logistics you'll have to figure out before starting your wholesale business will vary depending on the specifics of your business plan, location, budget, who you're doing business with, and what you intend to provide. Among these are, but are not limited to, selecting manufacturers. In addition to large-scale manufacturers, you can source products from independent artisans or import products from abroad. To choose your suppliers, you'll need to consider speed, quality, and location in addition to price. Obtaining warehouse space. When you're first starting out, working out of your garage may be acceptable. However, as you expand, keep track of how much space you require and begin looking for a location large enough to accommodate your operations. This will almost certainly include inventory, machinery, and employee necessities such as a break room and restrooms. You may eventually want to expand to another space, as we'll discuss below. If you intend to ship goods, select a shipper. Cost, speed, and dependability are all important considerations, but there may be others, such as a company's history with customs if you're shipping internationally or unusual items. Consider having your registrations and paperwork reviewed by a lawyer. Registration and business insurance requirements vary by state and can be difficult to determine when starting a wholesale business, so this may be a helpful step for you. A business attorney can also advise you on your insurance requirements. Hiring employees. You'll need employees to cover purchases, sales, finances, and day-to-day warehouse operations when you're hiring for your wholesale business. Consider hiring at trade shows or through professional organizations such as the National Association of Wholesaler Distributors. If you found this video useful, please show your appreciation by clicking the like button. Also, let us know in the comments if you'd like us to make a long, comprehensive follow-up video to learn more about how to start a wholesale business. Also, don't forget to click the subscribe button to see more videos from Shaun Academy, an extension for education.